everybody, windy day here in North Dakota, but back with another farm vlog. You can see the swather behind me, the Heston self-propelled swather. There's also a pull type swather parked along the other side of the yard because we're doing some harvest things today. Exciting video today. In the field swathing a little bit earlier, got some of the barley cut down that's just not quite ripe enough to straight cut. A lot of it we will straight cut, which we prefer because it is faster than having to cut it and then go pick it up with the pickup heads, but we got a little bit cut that needs to kind of catch up to that ripe stuff, mainly using this Heston swather. We're gonna mow a couple weedy patches and then maybe get a new combine, so sit back and enjoy the video. So we're headed back to unhook the pull type swather, which hasn't actually been used yet, but we're gonna be doing a little bit more cutting and everything. Got that swather ready the other day for it. We're gonna unhook that and hook up the mower so we can cut some weedy spots to put sunflower boomers and have some drivable pathways between some fields and section lines. That'll be a project until we're ready to go into town to get a new piece of farm equipment today. This Heston swather is what we've been using so far, and well, we do need to do a little bit of work on one of these sections in here that's leaving some skips, so we're going to go ahead and take that off here in a minute too, where there's some broken pieces, and replace those. Kind of a basic maintenance type thing with the swathers that seems to happen many times every year when you use them. Like I said, we try not to use the swathers too much. Not any huge advantages to it compared to just straight cutting all the barley with the combines and everything. It just saves a whole step to not do it. So we try not to do it, but it does kind of help it ripen faster when you cut it down. And when you have spots that are still green when the rest is ready to combine, it is helpful to kind of cut those spots and even things out a little bit. So probably the first field of harvest 2023 is going to be this one right next to the yard here. You can see a few of the outside passes knocked down with the swather. These are just going to be left here for a little bit to dry out, and then some of this other stuff like on the hilltop and right next to me here is a little bit more ripe and could just be straight cut. We are expected to get a little bit of rain on Sunday, so hopefully that doesn't amount to much. That could kind of slow down this drying process, obviously. You don't really want your swaths to get beaten down with rain so much. Can't control that. Gotta be ready if it doesn't even rain though. Speaking of being ready, we're gonna put our barley in the big bin down at the end of this row here. And gotta set up the augers and everything to get ready to put barley into that bin from the semis when we combine it, because with two bigger combines, it'll be all hands on deck, all systems go, red alert type of harvesting, I hope. This header's in the way though, so we're gonna hook this up with the pickup, pull this forward a little bit, and get this out of the way of where the auger's gonna wanna be. Just pull it forward maybe 20-30 feet, maybe a little bit more, and move on to the next job of the day. I've been teasing it for a few videos now, but we did get a new combine. New to us anyways. I mentioned this, kind of described this in a couple of videos back. I mentioned this new 9770 combine that we got. We have a 9760, sold the 9610, and we were getting this 9770 to replace it. kind of having twins for the combines, multiple of the 97 series, like our 9760, and got pretty much another one, only a little bit better, I guess, hopefully. Been getting a little bit of work done before we go get it, and their truck is actually broken for delivery, so we need to go get it and drive it home today. That'll be what a lot of this video is. Even with their broken equipment hauling truck, they did bring out this new header which came with it. So this is a flex head that comes with the combine, nice big one, has the air bar and everything for soybeans on it. We got to move this, but I don't think this little truck can handle it. You probably heard it start up in the video. Don't want to push it trying to pull this header around with this heavy header trailer. So we're gonna hook up one of the bigger trucks onto that one and move that one near the other header that I just moved, just to get out of the middle of the yard and make room for the combine coming in. So that's what I'm doing. My dad's out mowing with the woods mower, clearing some weedy spots where we're gonna put sunflower boomers because the blackbirds are coming. And I'm just gonna continue chipping away at some yard stuff. Before I move that header, I am going to change that little section of swather piece. So we have a broken blade on this Heston swather. I am going to mess with that, get that changed, and then get the swather pretty much ready for another round whenever it's time. And then by then he should probably be back from the mowing and we can move that header and go get the new combine. So there it is, the newest piece of farm equipment for Stoltz Farm Incorporated, the John Deere 9770. We're gonna drive this thing home because of the truck not able to deliver it right now. Looks like maybe a shield missing on the feeder house here, so we are not sure if that's going to be brought out or what's going on there. Need to have that, obviously. So we're kind of missing like a part before we can bring it home, but here you go. Finally can see it. The John Deere 9770, our newest combine on the farm. This is a big purchase, obviously. Harvest is important, obviously, and it's one that'll help out the farm a lot. Being more efficient on harvest means less hours for each field. Hopefully, it's a great combine for us. Sold the John Deere 9610, picked up this one to kind of add to the newer farm equipment collection, and it's coming home today. Been waiting to show you guys this one. One last look before we end the video. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna get this thing home. Take it easy.